soft and kind. Leave the rush, ease your mind. Every step a quiet song, every breath where you belong. Move your way, your gentle groove. Feel the way your body moves. No race, no test, just care, just play. Move your way today. Arms that reach, legs that bend, little flows that never end. Twist and turn, feel alive. Let the rhythm help you thrive. Respect your body, love its grace. Each small move, a warm embrace. Not too much, just what you need. A gentle dance, your soul is free.
Good morning. It is Friday, January the 16th, and it is Fantastic Friday. So we are going to do our workout, and then we are going to talk about Fantastic Friday. I'm going to start off with some rowing. I've already done my warm-up stretches. I hope you're all well this morning. It is a little cool here this morning, about 45, I guess, 45 or 50. If I could see that. Oh, actually, it says 35 on my computer. So that may be true. I don't know. But I'm in South Georgia. It's normally pretty warm here. And, it's winter. So we have to kind of, be ready for snow and cold and all of that. Good morning, Vince. Welcome in. So I'm going to do a little bit of the rowing. I like this one because it stretches out your back, helps with the abs and the core. Good morning, Ashley. How are you doing today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. All right. Move my mouse over out of the way. And we're going to stretch this out a little bit. Bring it in, bring it up, bring it down and out. Just remember to kind of pull it apart a little bit. Keep that tension on it. Thank you, all of you that were here Wednesday when I had my granddaughter. Thank you for putting up with her interruptions. She really loves being on camera and doing the videos and doing everything like her granny does. Okay, now I'm going to do some pulsating thighs. Good morning, Stephanie. Woo! I woke up pretty early this morning, I guess, about 6:30. God said it was time to get up, time to get the day started. So I've done my quiet time with God, my Bible study. I've done my coffee, my bone broth. I've worked on a video. All right, let's let's just do some leaning forward, bending down. That rowing kind of is that same motion, I guess, but I just like to kind of stretch my back out good. Okay, come to the edge of the chair, hold the bottom, suck in your tummy, and lean back. Come back all the way up and back. All right, good. Now lean all the way back. Look up and down just to kind of stretch that neck out a little bit. It's very easy to get a stiff neck from sleeping wrong or working hunched over the computer, all of that. Okay, now we're going to do those upper abdominal crunches. And I definitely lift my back up off the chair when I'm coming forward. I want to make sure that I'm getting a good crunch. And again, you're trying to hold your core in. Good. Feels good. I even did a couple shorts, videoed a couple of shorts to make for Chloe. She was in a very talkative mood this morning. Running around here, shaking that tail and barking at me. Welcome in. Says we've got 8 people in here. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to do those bicep curls. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Come all the way to the edge of the chair. Let your hands hang down. And then you're going to just kick those arms back. And this is for your triceps, which are the back of the upper arm. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring one hand overhead, let the other hand hang down, and then alternate that. That's a good oblique stretch. Good morning, Miss Betty. Welcome. I hope everybody's having a good Friday morning. All right, now you're going to bring them out in front of you, and we're just going to open. And you're just kind of opening up that chest. That's good. Good. Good, good, good. Hi, Scotty. Lone Cross Scotty, haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. All right, we are going to go ahead and do our open our thigh, our hip. All right, we'll do some on the other side. Get that hip opened up. We're fixing to do our sit to stand, and then we'll do our legs. And then when we get done with the workout, about 10:30, we will do our Fantastic Friday chat. I'll tell you all about that collaboration and tell you what I've been doing for fun the last week. All right, let's stand up. Kind of wiggle it out. And you can cross your arms, make it a little bit harder. Not using your arms to help push off your thighs. This is great to strengthen those legs. And let me tell you, being 100 pounds lighter, it is a whole lot easier to get up and down. That's for sure. All right, turn your chair sideways. We are going to go up on our toes and then up on our heels. 2, 3. I gotta move this table. It's a little bit in my way. There we go. All right, we'll say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, lateral kick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Kick yourself in the behind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we'll do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's go back up with the feet. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let me see who that was. Oh, I'm glad you're trying to get better, Scotty. I know it's rough. I know it can be rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hello, Chef. 10. All right. And honeys. 1, 2, 3. I got my counting off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And did I do? I did kick in the behind. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Turn your chair back around. Now we're going to step up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And sit down and have a drink. Woo! That gets my heart going. Woo-wee. Okay. Let's do a little bit more. Whew, my legs are like rubber. They're like, please don't make us do any more. Okay, I won't. I'm going to let you rest a minute. We're going to do the torso twist. Put it under one foot. Grab down low. Pull up. And twist the opposite direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch feet. Grab down low, pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, we're going to do some arms. Then we'll be out of here, y'all. All right, put it around your wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That one kind of hurts right in through here. All right, steering wheel. This one's really good for the shoulders and the upper arm. You'll feel it. You'll feel that burn. Good. All right, archery time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Hello, Mimi. I know. Mimi's got a stiff neck this morning. I know it. I know how that feels, too. I didn't count, but my arm's getting tired. So we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I need to break. Yes, this is the extra heavy duty. And when I first started with it, I couldn't hardly even stretch it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I could barely stretch it. And it was a lot, it felt thicker and tighter. But I've been working, stretching it out somewhat. All right. So I am just going to stretch just a minute. And then we're going to call this workout complete. And I'll move my camera and check in with the chat. Oh, yeah. Feels good, y'all. I love when I get those feel-good chemicals going. That's my favorite thing, is when I start to feel like, woo, you made it. And I start getting motivated. All right, y'all. I got my Georgia shirt on today. There's picture, state of Georgia. Bought this shirt, and it was way too small, too tight. And I said, one day I'll get into it. And sure enough, one day came. I can wear it now. All right, so Stephanie and Chef Hit Dice, both members to my channel, thank you very much. Mimi's Abundant Life, Risa 1223, good morning. And we have Ashley from Ashes and Embers. And we have Lone Cross Scotty. Welcome in, Scotty. I'm so glad to see you. And pre-retirement days, Miss Betty. If you have not checked out her channel, please do so. She is a lovely lady and does some excellent recipes. And she breaks it down so you can follow along and you can write down the recipe and you can definitely understand what she is talking about. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody else that is here that didn't say hello, we say hello to you and welcome in. Fantastic Friday is an open collaboration, and it is hosted by Elisa at Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life, and her handle is Creative Moments 92. She has been having some medical issues, but she's feeling somewhat better, and she's actually on vacation this week. So she will be back with me next Thursday at noon for trivia, and co-hosted by Steph at Steph's Little Farm. If you've not checked out her channel, please take a look at that. She has some of the funniest and cutest little farm animals, and she gives them all names, and she goes out there and videos them, and it's just a really good little channel to watch. Now, and of course myself. And all you have to do is post a video about something fun or something you find fun, and put the hashtag Funtastic Fridays, tag our channels, and we will put you on the playlist and share out your video, and of course watch your video, and we will also put you into the playlist. I keep kicking my stand here this morning. Let me just move it over and turn the camera. Okay. But we will put you on the playlist and help other people to find you. And we also will have random live streams for Funtastic Friday where we do giveaways. So you never know when that's going to happen. Those are just kind of usually, they might be scheduled a few days early, but sometimes they're just little pop-ups. So I'm looking on my iPad to see what I have about fun that I might want to talk about. And I don't really see that I've got a whole lot pinned in here. But now, when I was at my heaviest, I did not really participate in physical activities with my daughter and my granddaughter. I did a lot of sitting on benches and chairs and waiting in the car and things like that, because I really couldn't walk that well or that far. And I was using my walker, and I had a lot of breathing issues. I'd get short of breath and have to stop and rest and all of that. So by losing the weight and getting more active, now I love walking. And I love going on walks. I love going to new places and experiencing them with my granddaughter for the first time. And it's really a lot of fun for me to watch her experiencing the world. So I do have a Funtastic Friday video that came out today. I am trying to do this live stream for Funtastic Fridays, but also to do some live streams as well. Some of the things that I like to do for fun are swimming. I like to, like I said, walk out in nature. I like to sit in the sun. I find that a lot of fun. Excuse me. I also like to go shopping, window shopping, just walking around. I was telling Stephanie yesterday that I used to only go in stores that had the electric riding carts, only go in stores that I could go right to what I needed and get right out. Now I love to go to a big store and walk from one end to the other and back and forth and just really take some time and look at things and just really enjoy that. I love going to yard sales and thrift stores. I'm a big bargain shopper. I hate to pay full price for anything. But I like good quality things, and I found that at some of your thrift stores and Goodwills and places like that, sometimes you can get things of really good quality that are really not that used, and have a lot of life left in them. So hello, BJ. BJ, thank you so much for my birthday video. I have downloaded it and put it on to show tomorrow at my birthday party. And I will always cherish that. And I cherish your friendship. I really do. BJ has made a lot of things for me to help me on my channels. And he has been a very good friend. So check out BJ's Misadventures and get to know that channel. He does some wonderful shorts, lots of comedy, lots of fun things over there on BJ's channel. I want to mention Stephanie from the WSFN channel, which is The Word Still Feeds Nations. She did a vertical live stream yesterday while she was on the treadmill. Even though the devil tried to make her have technical difficulties, she still got her exercise in and gave us a word from God, and it was wonderful. And she has another one scheduled for Saturday at 10:30 Eastern time in the morning. So please check that out and check out her channel as well. She does a lot of good prayers and scriptures, and she's kind of like me in the respect that we like to break down the scripture, kind of figure out who's talking, who are they talking to, what is it they're talking about. I don't really like just to have, there are some scriptures that you can memorize, and when you're going through a tough time or somebody's having a tough time, and you can just quote that scripture to give them comfort or encouragement. But I don't like to just have a scripture. I like to know the story behind the scripture. So I'm moving in that direction on my channel. I am working on a video now of some verses that you can help somebody find their way to Jesus and get to know Jesus. So I'm working on that. Now, other things I do for fun: my diamond painting and adult coloring. And I love to read. I love to escape and go on travels and adventures in books. Now, if you're not a big reader, they have the audio books. They have all kinds of different apps that will do those kind of things, so that you can just listen to it. I actually have the app for listening to a dramatization of the Bible. Somebody actually reading and kind of, acting out what happens in the Bible. And I enjoy listening to that as well. But I do find that even if I listen to it, I like to have my Bible so I can kind of follow along. Fun to me is birthdays. And y'all know I had my birthday yesterday, and I used to not look forward to birthdays and not get excited about them. But I do now, because once you get to be my age, and I was born in 1963, this is 2026, so do the math. I'm 63 years old as of yesterday. So I liked knowing my birthday was coming this year. It didn't sneak up on me and surprise me. I was looking forward to it. And I have gotten so many calls and texts and cards and gifts. And I was taken out to dinner last night. I'm being taken out to lunch today with my friend Loretta. I'm having the birthday party Saturday at 7 p.m. I've got some things I'm going to give away. I've got some things I'm going to show y'all that I received for my birthday. I've got a package from Star that I'm going to be opening on my live stream. Body Illusion is going to be there to help me celebrate. Stephanie from WSFN channel is going to be there to help me celebrate. I asked Star to come up when I open her package, and I'll probably drop a link, and anybody that comes to the birthday party, if you want to come up on stage and wish me a happy birthday, you'll be able to do that. My friend Norma from Real Life Happens wrote me a song and made a video that I'm going to play on my birthday, and I'm going to play the video that BJ made me. So we're going to have a lot of fun. That's going to be a fun live stream. And that will be Saturday, the 18th of January, so tomorrow, and it'll be at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And Stephanie's live is at 10:30 tomorrow morning. Okay, so I pick up my granddaughter on Wednesday afternoons and Friday afternoons. And Friday afternoons, she comes home with me and spends Friday night. And then we have all day Saturday together. So depending upon the weather, we try to go to a playground or a park on Friday afternoons. And then we also try to go sometime on Saturday. And I'm probably going to, if we go this Saturday, if it's not too cold, it may be too cold, but I'm going to try to do a live stream, and I'm going to do it on Fun with Granny and on Kaleidoscope, and that should be a lot of fun. I did kind of rework Fun with Granny. I took the preschool part off, and now it's just Fun with Granny and Anna East Marie, and it will be it will still have tips for parents and tips on teaching kids things, but it will mostly have just the fun things that Anna East and I do together. So we do have a little project for this weekend. We want to reorganize her bookshelf. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I would have to switch my camera. Let's see if I can switch. I don't think I can switch the camera. Well, anyway, I can't really show you. But her bookshelf is over here. And its books are all, in there, all wonky donkey. And so we are going to be cleaning up her bookshelf. And then for Christmas, I got her a little felt craft thing that you make little finger puppets. And so we're going to be making some finger puppets. She does have paints, so I'm sure we will be doing some painting. I'm trying to think of a few things that are fun for her to do in case it's, rainy weather or it's too cold to go to the playground. If we can go to the playground or the park, I don't really have to entertain her that much. So that takes a big chunk of our day. We go and we do that on Saturdays. But if the weather isn't good and we have to stay in, then we have several things that we have to do. Her Nana's birthday is next week. And I got one of my diamond painted birthday cards. I'm going to let Anna East send her. But I want Anna East to write her name in the card. And I also want Anna East to either paint her a picture or color her a picture that we can send in the birthday card. So I want to be able to get that made up and mailed out this weekend as well. And let me think. Then what's coming up next week? The workouts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, my reading. And then Sunday night will be Bible trivia. And then on Tuesday night is Members Only Live at 8:30. And then Thursday will be trivia at noon. And then next Saturday night is going to be the hashtag SUNO Family Creates first live stream. Hello, Super Rainbow Queen. She's my birthday twin. Her birthday is actually on January 25th. So, welcome and happy early birthday. I am so happy. She is living her best life in her 50s. She's a little younger than me, but she has a great channel. She does workouts. She takes you out and around where she lives. She does all kinds of cooking and making drinks and, different little yogurt parfaits and different little coffee drinks. And she just does a lot. And she does a lot of talking to the audience. And I like that. And I just recently became a member of her channel. I was gifted a membership, and I said, yeah, okay, I'm going to join her membership. So I did that. And Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. Hello, hello, hello. You love my hair. My hair is doing its own thing. It's starting to grow out, but it's very coarse and thin. But thank you. I'll take the compliment. Thank you. Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living, she does all kinds of things. My favorite thing she does is she plays the piano and sings gospel songs live. I love that. But she also does almost a different collaboration every day, sometimes more than one collaboration. And she also does some senior exercises. And she does take us along when she does different things. So watch her, check her out. I love her channel. Well, you are more than welcome, Super Rainbow Queen. I enjoy your channel and I enjoy supporting you, as do all the people that support me. If you support me, I do my best to support you. I was talking about that with a friend just the other day. We get so many subscribers that they hit that subscribe button, but then we never see them again. We don't see them in chats. We don't get comments from them on our videos. And it kind of makes you wonder, why did they even subscribe? So I don't even really care about my subscriber count. I'd like to see that it grows, but only if those people are actually coming and watching my content and enjoying it. Then I love to see those numbers going up. But even like today with Lone Cross Scotty, I've known him for probably since I've been on YouTube, about 4 years, almost 4 years. And I hadn't been seeing him around much. I see him around in some of the other chats every now and then. But to see him here this morning, that made me smile. That made me happy. Right, BJ. It's not about the views and it's not about the subscribers. For me, it's about the connection. I want to know you by name. I want to know what your channel's about. I want to know that I do support you. If I say I support you, I want to be able to, recall something about your channel at least. And I try to do that. Now, can I know everybody and do everybody's channel as much as I do some people? No. But what I like to do is I really pay attention in my comment section. When I put out a video and I get a comment that tells me they appreciate the content, they enjoyed the content, something like that, then it makes me happy, because that's why I do what I do, because I want to share what I've learned in 63 years and what's important to me in my life. I want to share that with everybody else. And it's not just for people that are in my age bracket. My highest amount of viewers is actually in the 30 to 40 range. But yet, I need people to understand, don't wait till old age. It's just like you don't wait until you retire to plan for retirement. Planning for retirement should begin on your first job, when you first start earning money, learn to save money for the future. So, same thing with your health and your fitness. You can't wait until you're sick to try to start getting healthy. You can't wait until you have mobility issues to start moving. You need to start all of that earlier in life when you're young and you're able to do it, and then keep that up and keep it going if you want to have a healthy, happy seniorhood. Um, I have a lot of friends that are my age or older, and I hear all the time about the aches and pains, and this bothers me, and that bothers me, and da 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 da. Okay, figure out what it is that's bothering you, and then do research and try to figure out what it is you can do to help make that better. And I know I kind of got off the topic of Funtastic Friday, but to me, it is fun when I see things I'm doing that are being helpful and making my life happier and allowing me to go and do things that are fun. And you have to remember that having fun is just as important as working hard and getting enough sleep and eating properly and exercising. Your mental health probably is the biggest factor in your physical health, because how you feel makes a world of difference. If you are tired and lethargic and nauseous and things like that, not feeling good mentally makes those things so much worse. But if you feel good mentally, you can sometimes convince yourself it's not that bad. Let me go ahead and get up and see what I can get done. But a lot of times we just want to kind of use that. Oh, I'm retired, I don't have to work. Okay, but you still got to live. And that's why people pass away after they retire, because they stop doing the things that kept them happy and healthy when they were working, because their time was limited and they made things a priority. What they wanted to do, they fit in around their work schedule, their sleep schedule, their family time schedule, and they still made time to do what they wanted to do. Once you're retired and you have more time to do things, a lot of people feel like, well, I don't have to do anything if I don't want to, which is so true. You don't. But if you do nothing, you will lose your muscle strength and your muscle mass, and you'll find yourself one day not being able to get up out of the chair by yourself. And you may end up having to use a cane or a walker, or even a wheelchair. And none of those things are terrible. They are great devices to use to help you with mobility issues. But it's a whole lot easier if you don't get those issues to begin with. If you can just keep everything working together and be mobile and independent. And that is my goal. Y'all know I have a wonderful daughter and son-in-law. They would allow me to live with them in a heartbeat. I like being on my own. I like having my space. I will go visit them and they can come visit me. But at the end of the day, I like to have my quiet time. I also like to be able to get up in the middle of the night and get in the kitchen and do things and not be, oh, don't wake anybody up, try to be quiet. No. And as much as I love my granddaughter, she does wear me out mentally and physically. And so I need a break from her sometimes too. So I want to be able to do everything for myself: shopping, laundry, showering, cleaning my house, getting up and down, in and out of the bed, going to the bathroom, whatever. I want to be able to do everything on my own strength and not have to rely on my daughter. She's got to work full time and she's a full time mom. And those are two really big things that she's got to do. And I want her to have time for herself too. And I don't want her to lose her identity that she's just a wife and a mother and a teacher. I want her to be Allison the person as well. So I try to do what I can to help her out with her life. Um, you know, doing things for her, watching the baby, things like that. But it's important that you keep your own identity and that you stay independent. You know, we can have a significant other. You can have, family, kids, whatever. I mean, you don't have to live by yourself like I do, but you still need to be your own separate person. I spent so many years being somebody's wife and somebody's mother and somebody's employee, but I wasn't being me. I wasn't letting me be me and do what I like and what I think is fun. And once I started doing that, now it's kind of like, I don't care what anybody thinks. When I go to the playground with my granddaughter, if I want to get on the swing and swing with her, I do. If she wants me to climb up into the jungle gym thing and go down the slide, I will. So, they may look at it as, okay, that old lady over there is off her rocker because look at her playing like a kid. But you know what? It is so much fun sometimes just to let all of that, oh, I'm an adult, go and just be a kid again and play. And, I've taught my daughter, hopscotch and, drawing on the sidewalk with chalk and tag and hide and seek and, blowing bubbles with the bubble maker or bubble stuff. Just anything that, is being a kid. She loves to get out there and dig in the dirt and plant seeds and take care of plants just like I do. But sometimes we forget that that's how kids learn, by doing those fun kind of things. They have to experiment a little bit and figure out what works and what does what and how does this work and why does that happen. And sometimes they got to get their hands dirty to be able to do that. And I think that's a lot of fun. And y'all know I love my plants. I'm a very loving person. I love people. I love animals. I love my plants. I love anything that grows, just about, I'm not much into material things. I'm not, I don't care if I live in a grand mansion and drive a fancy car. My car is a little box, but it gets me from point A to point B, and I love that. And had a problem with the tire, and I didn't have it for a few days, and it drove me crazy not being able to get up and go when I wanted to get up and go, even though I had nowhere I needed to go and had nothing I needed to do. But the fact that I couldn't made it sad for me. So the car is fixed. It's back out here. I can go whenever I want. I have an actual full-size rim and tire as my spare tire now, instead of the donut that I actually blew out the donut after I had already had the problem with the rim and the other tire. While I was getting that fixed, I had the donut on the car. I blew out the donut tire. So then I had no spare and no tire for that wheel. And so it was a mess. But everything worked out. God is good. I was able to get it. And God blessed me with the money to be able to do it. And that's my story. Things work out. When you believe in God, you put your trust in Him, and you don't worry about the day-to-day things. Where's the money going to come for this, that, the other? God knows what you need. Pray to Him and tell Him, I need help with this or that. I'm putting this in your hands, and I will go where you tell me to go, and I'll do what you tell me to do about it, and we'll see how it all unfolds. And, sometimes we procrastinate things, and sometimes God tells us, don't procrastinate about important things like your transportation, your health, your eyesight, especially. If you need to get glasses or need an eye exam, get that done. Don't procrastinate getting your mammograms done. I have a friend, that just had to have surgery because she has breast cancer. And hers was not a very aggressive form, and it was pretty well encapsulated, and they were able to do surgery. But still, she told me yesterday she's tired, and she's in her 70s. Bless her heart. I would be tired too. So anyway, I hope y'all had fun today. I hope you worked out a little bit with me, moved your body a little bit. If you can move your body a little bit every day, it has like an accumulative effect. It all adds up together and makes you a healthier, stronger, happier person. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I have my lunch date. I need to leave in about 30 minutes. And I'm going to Red Lobster, my favorite restaurant. And I will be having some shrimp. And no doubt I will be bringing a lot of the food home. And I will eat on it the next few days. But I love it. And that kind of food always reheats well. So it should be a good time. And I get to see my friend. So I love to see her. I love to have conversation with her. It's something we do for fun. We get together the first Friday of every month. Now, the first Friday in January, I was on vacation. Last Friday, I didn't have my car. So this Friday, and she's taking me out for my birthday. So this is the day after my birthday, which works out really well. Hello, Okies Eden. I saw you were going live, and I was setting up for this live, and I said, well, I guess I'll be on the replay crew for that. If y'all have not checked out Okies Eden, please go over and check him out. He is in Oklahoma, hence the name Okies Eden. But he is like farmer, gardener, chef, all rolled into one. He grows the food, he cooks the food. He's very handy building things around there. And I think my favorite thing is that his wife's favorite color is purple, and he painted the walls in the kitchen purple. And when I first started watching his channel, I was like, well, he must be pretty good. He's got purple walls. And of course, I didn't know that was his wife's favorite color. But I said, anybody who loves purple as much as I do to have their kitchen painted purple must be okay. So I've enjoyed meeting him and getting to know him. And I really enjoy watching his channel. He shows you everything he does as far as the growing of the food, the planting, the prepping the earth. He just did a rototiller video where he got this cheap rototiller, or inexpensive, we won't say cheap, inexpensive rototiller, and tilled up the soil. My dad had one like that, and I can remember my dad out there doing his garden like that. So that's a lot of fun. I enjoy watching that. And he also is into connection. He likes people to be able to connect and share people out. He's a good supporting channel. And, he plays people's playlists, and he helps people get monetized. And I'm all about that stuff too. So I do enjoy that and appreciate that. Traveling Whitcomb. I always say it wrong. Whitcombs. That's another good channel that I met over there at Okies Eden. And they do all kinds of stuff on their channel too. And I'm just getting into their channel. I haven't watched that many videos yet, but I have been watching some. And so I will definitely keep watching theirs. And it's fun to go and be in other people's lives and meet other people, and then they come to your lives and support you. I mean, I live in an apartment, and I have a patio, and I do have houseplants, and I do grow things in the summertime on my patio. But I'm not a homesteader. But if I could be one, I would be a homesteader. My dad always had a big garden, and I have that desire to be self sufficient. I would like to be able to grow my own food and raise my own animals. I would love to have some chickens for fresh eggs. I would love to have a milking cow for milk. My friend Lisa's got cattle. I would love to do that. So there's just a lot of things that I have an interest in that I might not be able to do it in my in-person real life, but I can certainly live vicariously through the people who are able to do that. And it's a lot of hard work. A lot of people don't give farmers and gardeners and the people who grow our food and produce the animals that we eat as food, we don't give them enough credit. I firmly believe that God has already provided everything we need. He gives us air to breathe, water, the ability to grow food, the ability to raise animals for food. I think everything we basically need. He gives us the trees that we can build homes out of. I really don't think we need a whole lot of the material, technological kind of things that we have going on in our world. But it makes it nice. It makes it easier. But some days, think about where your food comes from. Who is growing that food and who is making it possible to have those animals? That's the farmers and the gardeners. And I don't think we give them enough credit. So my friend Gail over at Gail Southern Living, she lives in Texas. She does some homesteading on her channel as well. I have met a lot of homesteaders through Gail's channel. And they're all wonderful, nice, good American people. And I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. You're still sick, BJ? Ugh. Well, everybody's been getting it. Oh, yeah, Nightbot's a little touchy about the emojis. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and play my little song on the way out. I hope y'all had a great Friday, and I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for my birthday party. I've got a couple giveaways to do, and we're going to celebrate and have some guests come on, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I will see you all tomorrow night at 7. Oh, and join us on Stephanie's channel, the WSFN channel, at 10:30 tomorrow morning for her live stream. And she's going to share a word of God with us. It's going to be great. So I am going to hit this song, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye now.
Feel the stretch, feel the sway. Let your body lead the way. Slow and steady, soft and kind. Leave the rush, ease your mind.